family means something different to everyone. My definition of a family is a parent system and a child system living together in the same household. But there's also another definition that says it's any common descendants from the same ancestor, and I agree with that 100%. So I have two households, so for the sake of this project, I'm going to be basing all of this information off of my dad's household. So this is a picture of us. We are a big family, as you can tell. So our size of the family in our household is 8. We have my dad, my stepmom, 4 stepbrothers, my 1 stepsister, and then there's me. That makes up our form of our family. Technically, I do have another brother, but he doesn't live in that household, so I'm not going to include him. But my family's huge, I swear. So with our family, we are a European family. We have people from Germany and Scotland as our ancestors. So from my mom's side, in 1918, my great-grandparents came over from Berlin. They came to the east coast of America and started their lives. So I'm German, and then I'm Scottish. So my dad's side of the family, my great-great-grandparents, they came here from somewhere in Scotland to America in the late 1800s. And we don't have a ton of information documented on them just because we've lost so much of it over time, like passing it down from people to people. Things get misplaced, so we don't know a ton about them per se, but that's okay. So moving on to our race and ethnicity, we are a white family. We're European and we're white, Caucasian. So this is going to lead over into our culture. So culture to me is your values and beliefs that set the standard for how people perceive, interpret, and behave within their family, school, and their community. So there's a ton of different things that can affect your culture, shape your culture, and ultimately shape who you are as a person. So the first factor for me is going to be my religious beliefs. So I'm a Christian. This, in turn, shapes what kind of traditions my family believes in, celebrates, what kind of values we have as a whole, that kind of thing. The next thing is going to be my age. So I'm a 20-year-old female in America, so that is 100% a part of my culture. Your age really shapes what kind of experiences you have, not only within the world around you, but with your own family members, your friends, your community. You have different experiences, you have different beliefs than say like your grandparents or something, like your new generation. You're gonna think a little differently. Another thing about my culture is my socioeconomic status. So I'm a part of an upper middle class family, and this really influences what kind of opportunities you have, as well as what kind of resources are then available to you in your life. So, if your living needs are met, if you go to college, like what kind of education you get, like unfortunately your class shapes that. So then leading into socioeconomic status, so like I said earlier, I'm a part of an upper middle class family. And I am, however, the first one to attend college, so normally you don't hear that often. With upper middle class, high class, there's normally more family members that have gone through college or at least attended. But I am the first one in my family, and one of my younger brothers will be the next one next fall, so that's exciting. So as far as my parents' jobs go, which helps decide what kind of socioeconomic status we are, my dad, he has a blue-collar job but a white-collar position. So he works for the water department of Ypsi, and he's a foreman. So he has a white-collar position and a blue-collar job kind of thing going. My mom, on the other hand, she works at an office at U of M. So she's in a good company, but she doesn't have a very high-up job. So, but for neither of them having college degrees, they both have pretty good jobs. So, our values.